Job 42, 10-17. God restores Job's fortunes. Job had lost everything. His children, his wealth, his health, all gone. He sat in ashes, scraping his sores with broken pottery. His friends accused him. His wife told him to curse God and die. But Job held on. Through the pain, through the questions, through the darkness, he trusted God. Even when he couldn't understand, he believed. Then God spoke. From the whirlwind, the Almighty revealed his power, his wisdom, his ways beyond human understanding. Job fell on his face. I had heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eye sees you. Job repented in dust and ashes. He had questioned God, but God was gracious. The Lord accepted Job's worship, and then came the restoration. The Lord restored Job's fortunes when he prayed for his friends. Think of that. After all they had done, their accusations, their harsh words, their judgment, Job prayed for them, and God heard. God blessed. The same friends who had wounded him, Job interceded for. Forgiveness flowed, and God's blessings began to pour. His brothers came, his sisters returned. All who had known him before gathered around. They ate with him, they comforted him, they gave him gifts, each one a piece of silver, each one a ring of gold. The community that had abandoned him in his suffering now surrounded him with love. They brought consolation for all the evil the Lord had brought upon him. They mourned with him and comforted him. But God wasn't finished. The Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. 14,000 sheep. Their bleating filled the hills like music after silence. 6,000 camels, strong and sure, carrying goods across the desert. 1,000 yoke of oxen, powerful and productive, ploughing fields of promise. 1,000 female donkeys, swift and valuable, symbols of prosperity restored. His wealth doubled, his flocks multiplied beyond his wildest dreams. Where once stood empty fields, now animals grazed in abundance. Where once echoed the silence of loss, now rang the sounds of thriving life. God's mathematics of restoration defied human logic. Not just replacement, but multiplication. But the greatest gift was yet to come. God gave Job 7 sons and 3 daughters. New voices filled his house. Laughter replaced weeping. The patter of little feet echoed where silence had reigned. Children climbed into his lap where sorrow once lived. Bedtime stories replaced sleepless nights. Morning hugs replaced morning tears. He named his daughters Jemima, Keziah, and Keren Hapuk. Beautiful names for beautiful girls. Jemima means dove, symbol of peace after the storm. Keziah means cassia, a precious spice, sweet fragrance after bitter tears. Keren Hapuk means horn of eye paint, beauty restored, dignity returned. In all the land, no women were found so beautiful as Job's daughters, and their father gave them an inheritance among their brothers. Unusual for that time, a sign of his joy, his generosity, his heart made new by God's restoration. He broke cultural barriers, sharing his wealth equally, demonstrating the transformative power of God's grace in his life. Job lived 140 years after his restoration. 140 years. He saw his children and his grandchildren and his great-grandchildren, 4 generations playing at his feet. The man who had lost all his children now saw children's children's children. Imagine the birthday parties, the family gatherings, the stories passed down through generations. He who thought his story was over discovered it was just beginning. God had not forgotten him. God had not abandoned him. Through the darkest valley, God was working. What seemed like an ending was actually a new beginning. The chapters of pain became prologue to volumes of joy. Job lived long and full of days. He had tasted suffering, yes, but he had also tasted the goodness of God. He had learned that God's ways are higher than our ways. He had discovered that trusting God through the storm leads to blessing beyond imagination. His testimony became legend. His faith became example. His restoration became hope for generations. The same God who restored Job sees your losses, your pain, your broken places. The same God who doubled Job's blessings can do immeasurably more than you ask or imagine. When you cannot see his plan, trust his heart. When you cannot trace his hand, trust his love. The God who gave Job beauty for ashes gives hope to the hopeless still. Your story is not over. God is writing a chapter of restoration you cannot yet see.